And good morning. Welcome to Today's Races presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stanton Salter along with Keith Fuel. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I've been running around this morning trying to get Saturday picks done. We have 4 stake races on Saturday. I'm looking at the Stronach 5 for tomorrow. I haven't had a chance to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Normally I'd be walking around saying happy Thanksgiving, trying to scope out where the free donuts and free coffee are this morning, as that's going on right now. If you got here early for the early bird special, you're enjoying some free coffee, free donuts, free, I said coffee, cider, and hot chocolate. Don't forget about the hot chocolate. So that's all going on this morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Also, the most famous promotion in all of horse racing has been going on for over 30 years. Come on out here today. You buy a program, and Keith, tell them what they get.
Get yourself a delicious pie, right? Baked right down the street, the Amish market. When you get your choice of apple or pumpkin, and just dig in. Doesn't matter during the races, after the races. I know I kill a full pie all the way, every time, every year on the ride home. Doesn't matter, win or lose, and get the old sugar rush rolling for the late football games as well. So it's a great giveaway. We used to have the pie eating contest. Remember that? Jerry Brooks, just hammered through, and got the job done. He would be a short price if we ever brought that promotion back. I know that.
All right, so it's not a small pie either. It's a full-size, family-size pumpkin or apple when you come on out here today. Also, some good betting opportunities for you today. We have a 9-race card carryover today in the 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. Let's flash that up there real quick. It's over $2,800, $2,809. That starts race 4. My co-host this afternoon and all weekend long, Ashley Mayu, is in town. She has a ticket for the Rainbow Pick 6. We'll check that out when we get to race 4. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. I like the program tomorrow. It's Stronach 5 Day tomorrow. It's Guys Day Out tomorrow. We're going to have some bourbon, beer, burgers, cigars, prize packages. You can win tickets for next year's Preakness Black Eyed Susan Day. More information about this on our website, laurelpark.com. So that's the big promotion tomorrow. You can bet the Stronach 5, that popular national wager with that guaranteed $100,000 pool, industry low 12% takeout. Those are the tracks that are participating. Gulfstream Park back in the mix as their opening day for the championship meet is tomorrow down there at Gulfstream. But we'll kick it off here. Laurel Park Race 8. Chicken Dinner is the favorite to kick it off in Race 8 tomorrow. Then Golden Gate Fields Race 2. Then I have a single, the Cal Lynch favored, the Silent Fluidity, the one horse in Laurel Park Race 9. That's leg C. I have a single, I think a reliable single there. I think your opportunity to catch a couple prices, the 2 races at Gulfstream Park, again, this opening day of their championship meet tomorrow. We're going to have a big handle because of that. 2 big fields going long on the turf to wrap up the Stronach 5 Gulfstream races 9 and 10. 2 big fields. I went 4 deep in both those legs.
Yeah, and with this being a dollar-based wager, you've got to find that one race that you can trim things down a little bit. It looks like the last was Silent Fluidity. I would say maybe the Michelle Nevin horse in there, stand at second choice. Harlan's Holiday, I think, is going to run a little bit better than that return try at Parks. But, you got to finish it up with those big fields at Gulfstream. So, hey, that's why you make the big bucks here on this particular wager.
Yeah, I paid $11,000 last Friday. I'm going to take a swing at the Stronach 5. I'm working on my ticket as we speak. Also, that's Friday. Now, Saturday, we have a big day out here Saturday, another super stake Saturday out here at Laurel Park. We're going to have $400,000 stakes starting in race 4 with the Force the Pass City of Laurel Stakes for 3-year-olds, $100,000 stake going 7 furlongs. Trainer Horacio De Paz has a nice curling 3-year-old in there at the 4, Amundsen. He's going to be one of the favorites in the Force the Pass City of Laurel.
Yeah, and you've got Honest Mischief in there, right, for Chad Brano. I think I've got lined at 4 to 5. Maybe went a little strong. Those 2 clearly going to take the vast majority of play in the City of Laurel.
And then bonus points, he's going to be in the $100,000 Richard Small.
Yeah.
How about the Imagining Safely Kept for 3-year-old fillies? I think one of the favorites probably going to be the 1 Hey Mama Luke, right? But got to break from the 1 hole going 7 furlongs. She better break sharp or she's going to be cooked early.
Yeah, you've got a service runner in there, needs supervision, coming back to Laurel. plenty of speed, it looks like, in the in that race. And I think we're maybe going to key around maybe a mid-pack kind of a horse. It maybe needs supervision here for O'Dwyer.
You have the Wesley Ward 3-year-old filly in there. May Never Know. I pick on top.
Way out there.
From the 13 hole. I pick her on top. I think she gets a nice stalking trip with Vargas and the Imagining Safely Kept. So 4 competitive stake races this Saturday here at Laurel Park. We're not done. Sunday is family day. The pony races, 7 pony races. It's the 2019 Laurel Park Last Hurrah pony races. We're also going to have some face painting and kids crafts, live racing. First race post time 12:25. The gates will open for all the pony races and stuff at 11 o'clock. More information about this and all the upcoming events on the website, laurelpark.com. Our girl Tony Ann Mendelson, she left us yesterday. It was her last day, but she did a nice job, left us with a bunch of nice events for the rest of the fall. Her and the marketing department doing a nice job. The racing office putting together some nice races and a lot of press releases about all the racing action about the stakes this Saturday. You can keep up with all the latest Maryland racing news and the stakes coming up Saturday on the website. You can read all those press releases at laurelpark.com. Let's get right to today. Let's show you a picture of the main track. We're going to be fast today. Beautiful weather, a little crisp, cool weather today on Thanksgiving Thursday. It's a tradition here in Maryland. We've had live racing Thanksgiving Day for as long as I can remember,
as long
right?
as I can remember, too. We've been doing this a long time, Stan.
Yep.
So
here's
the key.
Today.
That's the key.
Right.
I mean, I was walking in. It looks like maybe a slightly wind-dated into the far turn. So in those sprints, maybe you'll see some enhanced speed coming through the stretch. Could be a little bit interesting. In New York, right? Did New York cancel?
New York canceled. Yep.
They do to the high winds.
Yep.
I don't think ours is as severe, but it's certainly something to take into account in these races when doing your little handicapping. But I tell you, Stan, all in all through this card, though, I've got a lot of short prices. I could not really unearth a big price on this card, so we're going to have to kind of jab our way around this racing card and hopefully pick up a few bucks. So,
well, that's the cards like this are the days when your $9, $10 winners are worth their weight in gold.
You got it.
All right?
Exactly.
So I have a $10 winner hopefully here in the opener. Race 1 we kick off the Rolling Super High 5. That's a low 15% takeout. We have it every race with 7 or more horses. So keep your eye on that throughout the day. We also kick off the very popular early pick 5, which is a mandatory payout, industry low 12% takeout. One day last weekend, it paid $6,000. Another day when we had a bunch of long shots, it paid 4 out of 5. It paid over $1,400 for the 4 out of 5 payout. So this is a very popular early pick 5. I'm going to take a shot at both the pick 5s today with that industry low 12% takeout. Let's check out my early pick 5 ticket real quick. A $36 play. I go 3 deep here in the opener. My top pick is the 6 Leading Man at 4-1, but I used the 1-5-6 here in the opener. My single is going to be on the 6-5 favorite in race 2, the 3 Sexiama. Sheldon Russell tied for leading rider with Alex Cintron right now. He's on the favorite Sexiama, 6-5 for Jerry O'Dwyer in race 2. So that's my single. Then I go 5-6 in race 3. 3-4-7 in race 4, and then I'm 4 deep there in the 5th race. That's a maiden 10 going a mile. I go with the 2-4-6-8. Maybe I can get lucky there with a little price. The 6 Wise Men at 10-1 with Toledo.
Yeah, that'll be your price out of those 4 horses. The 2 certainly Coffee Please going to be a stout favorite, I believe.
Sure.
In race number 5, but Sexiama is going to be kind of that sexy single for a lot of people. But you're going to try to work in some prices along the way, and don't let it discourage you. Like you said, a 3-1 string together, a couple 3-1s, 4-1 stand. Right. Now you're looking at a pick 5. Even with that favorite, you're looking at a few $100s. So not bad for a $36 investment. All
right, let's take a look here. Race 1, we're going a flat mile. Maiden claiming $10,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. I made the 6 Leading Man my price play of the day. Just taking a shot against the favorites in here is going to be the 1 and the 5. You get Alex Cintron, the leading rider. That's why I go to the 6 Leading Man. Cintron and Russell tied atop the jockey standings. I believe they have 33 wins apiece. Then Trevor McCarthy sitting right behind him in 3rd. Then you have the Bug, Julio Correa, and then Jorge Riaz rounds out your top 5 riders here for this big fall meet. So Cintron on Leading Man. Disappointing, I'll be honest, a disappointing 5th last out at this level. I'm hoping this South Carolina homebred for the Smith brothers can do better today with Centron aboard.
Yeah.
So I put him on top.
Yeah, he looked like he was home free around the turn. I tell you, he got to the 8th pole, and something just didn't seem right. I mean, Carrasco kind of a little awkward movement on the horse, and he just kind of just gave in. But they're going to come right back at you off a short rest, only 13 days. Leading man, once again, when you look at the field, is there a whole lot of speed? Maybe game break to the outside. I think he's going to be better suited from getting a stalking trip. So leading man, I think the road is going to go through him again. He'll get a little pressure. The talent of Mr. B. What a difference the transition from the turf to the dirt made, and a little bit of drop in class. This horse ran awfully well. Will make maybe first run in the speed. I go to Little Bay. Little Bay going to go third time Lasix, second time going a route of ground on the main track, the second time blinkers here. I think this horse hits a perfect positional trip down towards the inside in mid-pack. I like the finish that this horse brought. Pistolary was just too good that day for Lacey Gaudet. I think this horse turns on through the final 1/8 of a mile and kind of eke out a win late over talented Mr. B.
I can't knock him too much. You get a top 5 rider with Jorge Riaz, so the 5's going to be tough. The 1, Mike the Tiger, for Bill Comlo. Third race back this fall after having a little time off late summer. Ran a decent race October 11th, and then had the past 2 starts hasn't broke very well. It's going to have to try to break better today. They put Horacio Caramanos aboard. Caramanos with a big weekend last weekend here at Laurel Park.
You kind of know what you get with him. He, especially down inside, he's going to be 8, 10, 12 out of it into the turn. Does he have enough to muster up that kind of kick to get him over the top today? He's had a lot of chances. Kind of tough to leave out of your tries, though. He always wants to see he might pick up a piece in here.
All right, so maiden 10, going a mile to kick off the early pick 5. You like the early pick 4 today. That starts in race 2. We're going a mile in race 2, claiming 16,000 filly mares, 3 and up. Never won 2 lifetime. Let's check out your ticket, see how you play it.
Yeah, it's a cheapo ticket, $8, and it's got a lot of chalk involved. Maybe if we can turn this thing around, make about $100 on the ticket, I'll be happy with that. And we can move towards the latter part of the card and hopefully attack from there. 3 and 4, if anybody maybe is going to beat Sexyama, I think it could be our star with Forest Boys right back at you here for Tim Keefe. Third race, 2 deep as well. We're going to go 2s all the way through. The 3 and the 6, always something. And landing zone 4 and 7 in the 4th, and wrap it up with Coffee Please as a solid favorite in there. Hunt Me Down. Got to run better than what he did last time, kind of against the grain of the racetrack. Maybe he'll close in and pull up a little bit of a shocker there. $8, and yeah, like I say, if we can turn it to 70 to 100, 120, $130, I will take that.
Well, if you can get a 6-1 shot home here, the 4-hour star, and beat Sexyama here in race 2, you could be looking at a nice ticket. Let's take a look here at the second race. Going a mile, 16,000 claimer for filly mares 3 and up. Never won 2 lifetime. I go with the favorite on top, the 3 Sexyama. We have a video spotlight of her last race, November 10th, right here at Laurel. Going a mile against much tougher Starter Allowance Company this day, and she rallies to finish a nice third.
Yeah, settled back off of a pretty quick pace. I mean, the fillies and mares in here, they're just not that super quick early, okay? They go at this race 23 and 146, 312 flat. These horses are kind of used to running at 13s and 14s kind of a range, and makes a big kind of a sustained move, 4 and 5 wide after she angled out, leaving the far turn. Tries to keep going through the final 1/8 of a mile. A little bit of a flattening out here late with Mia Gift and Twirling Liz. But November the 10th, that was that little trend, Stan. You wanted to be towards the inside for the most part. I think that hampered her. They're making the attack move right now. Drop a little bit down to 16, and she should kind of stalk and pounce against this field. She might throw that knockout punch by the time they turn for home.
All right, so I have the favorite on top. We both have the favorite on top. The 4, though, Our Star, I thought after that maiden win she'd wake up and realize her mom was a multiple graded stakes winner and made $1 million. Silmaril, man, we remember that mare around here for a long time. So maybe she bounced off the big maiden score. She takes a drop today, so that should help. It'll be her third race back this fall.
Yeah, my comment here, comfortable flow. This is what she's going to get, I believe, in this race. She was stuck in between horses. The field just got away from her last time. More relaxed pace up front today. Our Star, I think, will bounce back. Now, Sumero, she did her best 6 to 7. She ran okay a couple times going a route of ground. But looking at that maiden score, the way she did it, yeah, the mile should be well within her scope against this particular group. I think you'll see a bounce back effort here for Our Star, and she offers the value against Sexyama.
All right, so we like the same 4 filly mares there in race 2. The 3 Sexyama going to be a popular favorite. Let's take a look here at the third race. Race 3, we're going 6 furlongs. It's a 40,000 starter allowance for 2-year-old fillies that have started for 40 or less and never won 2. Those are the conditions. I go, a couple scratches here. Scratch the 1 Aspen Rose and scratch the 7 Baytown Babe. So we're left with a 5-horse field. I like the 2-1 I was getting on the 6 Landing Zone, but that 2-1 is going to go probably to about 3-5 here with the 2 scratches, right?
Well, I mean,
even money.
Baytown Babe was 20, right? Aspen Rose at 8. You might get 7-5. I mean, Stunning Munnings is going to take play off the race in New York. Always Englehart, is going to take some play, but we know Claudio off the claim in Landing Zone. Claim for 25. We're going to bump up a little bit in tag. The 40. Should keep this field within her sights. I think Owner Sweet is pretty quick. Transferred to the main track last time. That was first time. Second time blinkers on the main track. Lasik second lane. Boom. Right to the front. And really whistle went really quick. I think she's going to soften up Stunning Munnings, leaving Landing Zone and maybe the 3 Always Something as those stalkers that can make the move into the pace.
All right, so Landing Zone for your top jockey, top trainer. We both have on top the 5, Leave You with a Smile for Englehart, a sharp maiden special weight win here at Laurel back in early October, and it didn't run so well against Allowance Company last out. This starter allowance field, an easier spot than that last race for Leave You with a Smile.
Yeah, and she had a little excuse. It's the 2-back tries, the one that catches your eye, the way she was able to sit off the pace and make a move into it. Princess Adira came back, was awfully impressive for Lacey Gaudet, ran a mid-60 kind of number, and Always Something. She's improved. She was against the grain of the racetrack in that Smart Halo Stakes. She's another one. Awfully big effort, and I don't think she needs to be as close. We'll see what Karamanos wants to do. I think he wants to just let the 2 go and just sit just off of her and try to get a jump from there and maybe hold off horses like Landing Zone or Leave You with a Smile.
And Laurie Testerman, the trainer of the 3 Always Something, of the barn with a big win last weekend. So you like that. All right, so we both have the 6 Landing Zone on top in race 3. Let's turn the page here. Race 4 kicks off the 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. Nice little carryover to get you going for the Thanksgiving Day weekend. There it is, $9 over $2,800 here for the Rainbow Pick 6. Ashley Mayu is in town for the Thanksgiving Day weekend. Let's check out her ticket, see how she plays it. A very affordable $25 60-cent play. She goes 2 deep in all the races except race 6. She goes 4 deep there. She has the 2, 5, 6, 9. So she's looking for maybe a little bit of a price. The 9 Lunar Image, 12-1 there in race 6. So you get a price like that home on your ticket, and you're looking at a nice ticket if you can be right in the other leg. So you can study her ticket, all of our tickets for today on the website, laurelpark.com. Underneath the handicapping section. Let's take a look here at race 4. It also kicks off the middle pick 4. We're going 6.5 furlongs, claiming 10,000 filly mares 3 and up. Never won 3 lifetime or straight 3-year-old fillies. We have a video spotlight here of the 4. We both like the 4. Call Me Jelly Roll, a 3-year-old filly's won 6 times. Here's her last win right here at Laurel Park.
Yeah, we say it time and time again with the split condition. The Call Me Jelly Roll again, November the 10th. Pretty much a pretty good inside day. And even with some early trouble, Call Me Jelly Roll had to start steady at the break. But, man, just made a move well within herself. Wide around the turn. Search itself, gets command at 3/16. Is going to kick clear. Mighty Talk we thought would be a little bit closer that day. She wasn't. She shifted out, but still continued willingly. She's a 3-time winner, so fits perfectly in this condition. So Call Me Jelly Roll, though, I think let him get this horse run right back. She's paired up numbers in the past. There's a little bit of speed taken out of this race with Song of Indy. Maybe Marie from Paris tries to get aggressive, but I think Call Me Jelly Roll can make it 7 wins now in this shorter career.
All right, so I pick her second. Let's check out our picks here for race 4 if we have them here. I go 7-4. 3-5. So we both like the 4. Call Me Jelly Roll. You pick her on top. I pick her second. I go with the 7. Mighty Talk on top. First off, the claim for Jerry Brooks. This is a 3-year-old filly who's won 3 times. All 3 wins right here at Laurel Park. You get Javion Toledo to ride. A big second last out for the nickel level. That 56 buyer works stepping up to this level today. I think Mighty Talk, it's a beautiful, trouble-free trip on the outside today.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lateral move here. She was second behind my Call Me Jelly Roll. We see that 2 starts back. She's been awfully busy. She's been running a lot, Mighty Talk. Really hasn't missed a beat her last few races, running consistently well. Had that big horse, Whirly Shirley, she had to kind of go after last time. And maybe the 6.5. Is that the kind of the thing, that extra 16th for the favorite, Call Me Jelly Roll, that could be, kind of work against her here? I don't think so. I think she's going to be fine at the 6.5. You throw in the 5, tap it. Claire off a little bit of a trouble trip stand I see up at Parks last time out.
You get some weight off there, 117, the weight assignment there for the 5. We had a couple late scratches in this race. Take out the 1, third card down. Also scratch the 6, Song of Indy here in race 4. Let's get a quick commercial break. I like the late pick 5. That's going to start race 5 today. We'll check it out right after this. The best bets at Laurel Park are the pick 5s, and we have 2 of them. The early pick 5 starts in race 1 and is a mandatory payout. The late pick 5 is the last 5 races of the day and has carryover potential. Both pick 5s at Laurel Park have an industry-low 12% takeout. The pick 5s at Laurel Park, your best bet. All right, welcome back. Let's check out today's late pick 5. No carryover. They hit it on Sunday. But as always, we have that industry low 12% takeout on both pick 5s here at Laurel Park. Let's check out my ticket, a $48 play in the late pick 5. I go race 5's a maiden 10 going a mile. I go 2, 4, 6, 8 in race 5. My single comes in race 8. It's a nice starter allowance going 6 furlongs. I single on your 9-5 favored, the 1 Toma, coming off a layoff for Mark Reed. She's been working well at Pimlico. You get Weston Hamilton to ride. I like the 1 Toma as your favorite in race 8. That's going to be my key horse here on the late pick 5. You can study my ticket some more on the website, laurelpark.com. Underneath the handicapping section, let's take a look at race 5. We're going a flat mile, maiden claiming $10,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. The 2 Coffee Please is going to be a popular favorite in here. A 3-year-old son of Giacomo, 6-5 morning line. Now he dropped to this level last out and was the beaten favored, but he ran an okay third. The 51 buyer speed figure, more than good enough to win at this level. Angel Cruz back aboard for Bill Comlow, so I go right back with Coffee Please on top in race 5.
Yeah, this 6-5. I mean, I guess we're going to have to take him. Nobody else really kind of grabs my attention. Right. Maybe White Russian. He seems to be maybe a little bit faster early. Can he kind of carry the speed? He didn't run too bad with a little bit of a rebid upper stretch last time, second round for White Russian. But the 2 Coffee Please, he was used hard from the gate. I think he can just kind of come out and take the measure of White Russian, reel that one in, maybe top of the stretch. Hunt Me Down. That's the horse that's going to have to come back. Has a good race back in November of 18. I know we're going back a ways on the dirt. Couldn't come back to it last time. Was bet down and just kind of flat, but caught wide against the grain of the racetrack. Hopefully a little bit better trip is in store and a little bit of improvement here for Hunt Me Down.
All right, so Coffee Please is going to be your popular favorite there in race 5. Let's turn the page here. Race 6 kicks off, the late pick 4. We're going 7 furlongs here in race 6. Claiming 5,000, 3 and up. Never won 2 lifetime. I have the 2 Rumps and Rally on top. Let's start with the 5, though. You have the 5 on top. Yeah. Lucky Jr. for trainer Hammy Smith. We have a video spotlight of this 3-year-old's last race, November 8th, right here at Laurel Park.
Lucky Jr. really doesn't have a ton of early speed at that 6 furlong distance, 5.5. Wants to stretch it out. He's shown the speed at a mile. I think he's going to lay a little bit closer today. This particular afternoon, he's kind of well back, 8 or 9 out of it around the turn. But, that's right. You call it the 13 post, 14. He makes a steady progression into it, I thought. 4 and 5 wide once again, the 8th of November. More of a day. Look at Shadow Boxer. I believe it was a good price that day. Took advantage of the inside and was able to hold sway in there. But trying every step of the way was Lucky Jr. I thought he was going to really kind of keep improving when you went back to middle of September at that mile race against Son of a Pony. threw in a couple of clunkers, bounced back into form this particular afternoon. Can he move up just a little bit more? If he can, I think he can kind of make a move from just off of it. He can get position against this particular group.
All right, so you have the 5 on top. I use the 5. We both have a 2-5-6 on top here. The 2 Rumson rallies. Going to have to overcome the inside post, but you get Alex Cintron aboard this 4-year-old son of City Zip for Jerry Brooks. A strong rally last out, had steadied at the half-mile pole, overcame that to rally for a good third. Now you get the leading rider of the meet, tied for leading rider of the meet with Alex Cintron. So I'll go with Rumson Rally on top. He's going to have to overcome the inside post going 7 furlongs.
Yeah, he's really been put at a disadvantage the last couple of races with trouble early on. So he's another one. He's kind of like Lucky Jr. when you kind of look at their speed. I want to see him into the race a little bit sooner than what they've been of late. Rumson Rally has a turn of foot, and I think bounced back last time. Major flirt out of that race, came back to run well. So he's kind of become a little key horse at this level. 5-2-2-5, Campari.
Dropping.
Yeah, dropping, turning back a little bit in distance. Yeah, he's going to be the favorite here, I believe, here. Just kind of a couple little glaring. At 61, looks awfully good a couple races back. Those 3 are going to be your favorites. I think a slight edge maybe to Campari.
All right, let's turn the page here. Race 7 to kick off the final pick 3. We're going 5.5 furlongs here in race 7. Claiming 5,003 and up, the old-fashioned wide-open nickel here in race 7. Some hard-knocking campaigners here in race 7. The 2 Beauvouk, your 7-5 morning line favorite. I have Beauvouk on top. We have a video and a stat to show you. Let's show you the race from last June right here at Laurel Park, going 5.5 furlongs. Here comes Beauvouk.
Yeah, this is the last time on a fast track, which he's going to get today, and he's shown he's pretty versatile. Really relished the off-going last time, but he stayed a little bit closer this afternoon. A great provider. We know how good he is, and just kind of rolled on up to be second. Beauvouk, attack move for Kieran, and this is what we've got here. We've got a little stat for Kieran McGee. If we can show that one, guys, and it's pretty strong. The last 5 years on the dirt, 6 for 13, 46%, and 10 for 13 in the money. Second off of a claim, following a win at this kind of level, 10,000 or less, a little over $2 for your ROI. I know I've got a mispunch on my number. Spartiatos is going to be my top selection. He's the 9, right, Stan? If I've got everything straight, I've got my numbers all discombobulated. Too much early turkey for me, but Spartiatos, I think, will get the jump on Beauvouk here today. So if we can make that 9-2-7-3, that'll be my go here in race number 7.
All right, but Beauvouk's going to be a popular favorite. He'll be tough to beat there in the wide-open nickel to kick off the final pick 3. Let's turn the page. Race 8 to kick off the late daily double. We're going 6 furlongs. This race, one of our features of the day, a $25,000 starter allowance for filly mares 3 and up. Starter for 25 or less, and number 1-2, the 7 Jumping Michelle. She's a second-place specialist. We both use her in our exacta. The 1 Toma, though, the favored, 9-5 on this filly by Overanalyze from Mark Reed. A good second at this level going a mile. I know she was the beaten favorite, and she's been the beaten favorite in 2 of her last 3 starts at this level, but we haven't seen her since early June. She was going a mile that day, and she finished a good second, and she finished a good second going 6 furlongs back in April here at Laurel. She's had the whole summer off, some decent works over there at Laurel Park. This barn's 25% in a positive ROI with horses coming back after having this kind of time off. So I'm not crazy about the inside post, but hopefully she can come back off the layoff sharp. We both go with Toma on top.
Yeah, I think naturally coming off of Freshing, she might be a little bit quicker than Jumping Michelle. But both of these, boy, you said it. Do they like to run second? 7 seconds for Jumping Michelle, 5 for Toma. Something's got to give. Toma's run well off of this kind of layoff. I'll give her a slight edge, and an awfully short price money will come in pretty much on the 1 and 7 in here. I thought Data Princess visually was a little bit better than the number. Okay, when transferred to the main track, that's her first time on the dirt. She could maybe be that upsetter here. Ten Oaks Miss, I don't know what to do. They're dropping into this 25. She's had her chances. Maybe she's just been burned up chasing better.
Sure, yeah, that could be possible. So we both have a cold 1-7-2 on top here in race 8. Let's turn the page here. Lots of action in race 9. Hopefully you're live in some Will Pays in race 9. You have your pie. You're all ready to go home. Race 9 is also Quinella time to low 10% takeout on the Quinella. We have it the last live race every racing day. It's a $2 minimum wager. It's an exacta box, but it's a low 10% takeout on the Quinella. Last live race every racing day. So let's take a look here at race 9. We're going 6 furlongs. Maiden claiming 40,000 for maidens, 3-year-olds and upward. The 1 Hello Amigo is your 9 to 5 morning line favorite. Let's start right there. I go with Hello Amigo on top. Let's show you his last race from November 16th right here at Laurel Park against maiden special weight. A good third this day.
Yeah, down inside every step of the way. Benintendi rode on the kind of rail, the 2-path. And Benintendi, boy, what a kind of
big number
special
too, right?
horse. This horse might be a really special horse when we talk about. I think it was an 88 stand, preliminary buyer figure. Hello Amigo eased off to the rail to about the 2-path, but still trying every step of the way through the stretch. Key is he ran that big number in debut and just didn't come back to it. Took him a couple races, maybe figure things out. They changed some stuff up. He ran much improved last time out. Yeah, that 65 is kind of glaring here. It certainly works. He'll have to be used from the inside to get position. There's other speed. Kukulkan with speed. Start with yes, I think. V Superstar is going to be the top selection here. I just think his horse can come from a little bit further back. Rail post last time in a big field moves outside a more comfortable flow. But the first are two. The two Let's Play 9. Country Life could be loaded in here. By Super 99. Okay, he's about 18% with the first-time starters. This dam, 6 foals, all winners. 3 of them stand right out of the box, first time out. That could be key. Wouldn't be surprised a little bit of coin comes in on this one early.
Sure, some nice works right here at Laurel Park. You get Victor Carrasco. I overlooked the 2 a little bit. The 5, though, you have the 5 on top.
Yeah.
She's a half to a champion. She's a half to Declan's Moon.
Her debut was good, Stan. I thought she was going to move up from there, and she just really hasn't kind of gotten over the top.
This will be her 3rd race back this fall. Pimentel stays aboard, so nice maiden. 40,000 here. The 4 start with yes for Hugh McMahon, beaten favorite at this level. The last 2 starts was a good second behind Flip last out, who would come back to win. 3rd place, Thundershook came back to win as well. So start with yes, coming out of a strong race.
Yeah, a little bit tricky to separate. They kind of very similar. The 1, 4, and the 5 is the 2 going to be that kind of new shooter that just kind of says, hey, you guys have been trying. Here I am. We'll find out. Yeah, 5, 2, 1, 4 in the last.
All right, so it's a nice maiden 40 in the finale. Hopefully you're live in some pick 5s or pick 6s going into today's last race. All right, now the free coffee, donuts, apple cider, and hot chocolate, that goes until 11:30. So you still have time. Yeah. You still have time to cash in on that early bird special. I believe it's first floor of the clubhouse, right by the escalators. Probably is where the donuts and coffee, or maybe the first, maybe the grandstand.
Yeah, it's grandstand.
Grandstand.
Is where I saw it. Yeah.
Okay, by the grandstand, by the escalators that go up to the sports book. So get yourself some free coffee, donuts for the early bird special. Go on up there to the sports book. We have the sports book open today. Sam, the bartender, is up there. The 75-foot LED wall is in full force. The early football game is 12 o'clock? That's going to be in the sports book. We close up everything at 4:30 today, but the early football game will be on that 75-foot LED wall in the sports book.
Beautiful. They might have Loyola Calvert Hall going on right now.
Oh,
right?
the Turkey Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, all kinds of football and horse racing today. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget the free pie before you leave today. Dave Robbins coming up next with Scratches and Changes. Good luck.
Good luck.